Morning. Workout number 10. Halfway through the week, it's going to be more of the same. Kettlebells, dumbbells, HIITs, 40 on, 20 off. Just like to mention a friend of ours, Carol, who's also a client of mine. She had a bit of a nasty fall at the weekend, fell off a horse. Unfortunately fractured a few of her ribs and a few of her vertebrae, spine, so she's currently in recovery at the moment. I think she's been informed that she's going to be resting for sort of 6 weeks, so just wanted to have a little mention to her and dedicate this workout to her as well, because I know she'll be feeling gutted about not being able to do anything for 6 weeks, because she trains really well. Excellent trainer when she does train. So just wanted to mention it to her, about her, and just to say enjoy the rest, because you're going to need it, because when we get back to it, it won't be long before you're fitter, stronger than you've ever been before. So keep your chin up, enjoy watching rather than doing for once, and yeah, I'll put my best effort in for you. We'll see you soon. Right, so first one, it's going to be dumbbell deadlifts. So we're going to act as if they're the bar, so we're going to be lowering it down, hinge at the hips, and then driving forward. And so I'll do a side view as well so you can see. So let's get going. So stand at the top. So hinge at the hips, flat back, touch, shoot it up, squeeze. So down with control, touch, squeeze the hips, squeeze the glutes. Push hips forward and drive. Now we get into that rhythm. It's a good active stretch for the back of your legs as well as we're going down, but slight bend in the knee and then drive up. So it's down with control and then drive up. One more. Move out of the way. Okay, no equipment this time, so it's going to be squat jumps. First 3 exercises quite heavy on the lower level, so again, back straight, shoulders back, hands rested on chest, and then just jump it out, power it out. So we're looking for explosive power from this low position, keeping that back flat, not hunching over. And looking to work for the full 40 seconds, but very important we land with soft knees. So we're trying to land with as little noise as possible, so we know we're not impacting our knees too much. Okay. Walking lunges with dumbbells. I like to do them like this. There is different variants, but shoulders back, upright the body. So control down, touch the knee gently, feet together. I've done both sides there. So if you look, I'm leading left. Looking to touch a knee down and then switch sides. Next round, we'll do alternate. Again, look at that control down. Not smashing the knee down into the floor. Kettlebell figure 8. So it's going to be behind, up, behind, creating a figure of 8, like so. So most tricky part like this is grabbing that weight in that low position behind your legs. Everything else stays the same. So looking after your back. bracing your core, elevating that weight to shoulder height or just above. At the same time, squeezing your glutes, forcing your hips forward. Might take a little while to get used to that one. Another bodyweight one. Some plank jacks, so in a high plank, and your feet jacking in and out. Try and maintain a nice solid straight body. Make sure there's room behind. Hands under your shoulders. Look after the shoulder joint. So now you should be focused on trying to stay flat to the floor. And once you've got that, little hops in and out. So working your hamstrings, your glutes, abductors, adductors, muscle all down the inside and outside of your thighs. So obviously working your core, upper body as well, by holding in that position. Kettlebell, goblet, squat pulses. So, kettlebell into chest, feet 45 degrees into that low position. Just pulse it out. Obviously the challenge with this one is there's constant pressure on the thighs, your hamstrings and quads. And also you want, because the weight's at the front, your hands to really activate your lower back muscles to keep those shoulders back. So yes, there's a lot of leg work in this particular workout. So reverse lunges with a pair of dumbbells. So we're going to go reverse lunge, then up and press, press. So hands down both sides again. Reverse lunge, press, press. So obviously with the extra weight, that's going on top of your body weight. Get used to it. Inchworms. So as you remember, standing position, you're going to walk out into a high plank and then push yourself back. Like so. Into that high plank and use your upper body to get yourself back up, squeeze at the top. Great mobile one, working all the upper body. And then your glutes on that squeeze. If you're lucky like me, you might hear a few clunks and clicks in your lower spine and the hip area. It's okay, just waking the body up for a nice sleep. So kettlebell, sumo squats. Feet in the same position as always. Shoulders back, flat back. But now wide stance, feet open, touch that weight and squeeze at the top. Hence the name, kettlebell sumo squats. So looking to touch that weight down by maintaining a straight back. By maintaining straight back and shoulders back, it forces you to sit deeper into that lunge. And then on the way up, squeeze the glutes, which will force you to send your hips forward. And the last one to complete the first round is calf jumps. So this is the one where you squeeze your knees and thighs together all the way up. Use your arms for momentum, land softly. Go at your pace, just work for the full 40 seconds. So, squeeze together. There we have it. That's your 10 exercises for today. We're going straight back into those dumbbell deadlifts. Hinge at the hips, flat back, touch, squeeze. Knees slightly bend. If you're doing this right, you shouldn't feel any pain in your lower back. The strain should be taken in your hamstrings and glutes. Obviously feeling your back muscles because you're pulling that additional weight up repetitively, whilst working in fatigue as well. That's the idea of these workouts. It's not like you're lifting heavy weights and going for your PBs where you've had a lot of rest in between. These are challenging different parts of your body. Jump squats throughout the whole 20 minutes. Gives you a good indicator of your current fitness levels as well. How well you can work through those 40-second windows. You'll feel strong in some areas, not so strong in some other areas, which is good because then you can focus on improving all line strength. Right. So slightly different variant, same technique. We're going to alternate steps this time. So, right knee down, up, left knee down, up. Bring both feet together, momentary stand nice and tall. Just try and keep the shoulders back. Touch your knee down, not too heavy. I think that's too high for you. Okay, so 3 in. A figure of 8, cowbell. Start it up and then pass through. Bring it up with the other hand. Hinge at the hip, but also bending the knees enough to be able to reach back and grab that kettlebell. Very good for your core as well, because that weight's shifting all the time, all around your body. Plank jacks. High plank, shoulders, hand under the shoulders, flat body, flat bum. Up on your toes, jack it out, in and out, in and out. Trying to keep that core constantly tense. Goblet, squat pulses. If your legs weren't burnt enough already, let's do a bit more, shall we? Wide stance, 45, weight on chest, shoulders back, back straight. Find open your feet out a little bit. It allows you just to sink a little bit deeper. Obviously that's where the challenge lies with this, because there's no respite. It's constant pressure on the thighs, hamstrings, glutes. Feel on the soleus as well, which is the lower part of the calf. That's a burn. That's a burn. So it's back to those alternating reverse lunges with the double shoulder press. So, the reason I start with these down here is touch, touch, to curl before press. So, obviously you're getting all the benefits of the lunges, but when you're pressing up, predominantly apart from the shoulder, you're using the triceps, which is the back of your arm. So, good for balance, how easier. There's your bicep work as well. So balancing it out. Just working a few more muscles by having those weights down by your side. Inchworms. So, hands become feet, walking out, plank, squeeze. It's a real good one for getting the body moving, working it in a slightly different way than most people would use their bodies. Obviously you do UFC and so on. These are just a walk in the park for those guys. The ordinary folk that don't do these, it's very good for your body. Squeeze those at the top. So, 2 exercises to go. Kettlebell sumo squats. So feet open and wide, back straight, sink low to touch that weight on the floor and squeeze up. Down with control, up with power and control. Squeeze. I mean, I'm selecting weights that are working me. If it was a workout on my own, I could go heavier, but I wouldn't be able to speak. So these are more demonstration purposes. Still sweating buckets, so it's doing something for me. Okay. Calf jumps to complete our 20 minutes. So again, thighs pressed together on the way up, squeezing that imaginary balloon. Get the hands moving down the sides, help throw it up in the air. So you're flicking from explosive to controlled. Land softly. One last exercise. Finish it strong. Oh, and there we have it. Very heavy on the legs, that one. Just get breath back a little bit. Clear these out of the way. I'm going to go straight to these. That's what feels work the most. So again, like I said the other day, just by now if you're regular watching these workouts, just choose your stretches, bring your heart rate back down, take a little moment to reflect on the work that you've done, appreciate what you've done. Be pleased that you've done it. Okay. Obviously, I generally train just in socks in here. I like to stretch out the bottoms of my feet, so dig the toes in. Like that, and as they're dug in, it's quite helpful to rub the floor. Keep your toes dug in, and then just try and walk your knees back, stretching out the bottoms of your feet and your Achilles. You say use your feet an awful lot, and your Achilles an awful lot in those exercises, so I find it quite a relief. Okay, so now tops of my feet are flat on the floor. Just going to walk it back, go to where you can. So obviously you're going to uppercut, you're going to go good stretch down your thighs and your hip flexors. Go to your level. When on my own, I often do these for a good minute and a half. Just because when you start relaxing and focus on your breathing, then you're starting to improve the length of the muscle, improve the stretch, improve the flexibility. So when I first started this, I'll give you a little example. So I couldn't go any lower than this, but now I'm relaxed into it, I'm breathing through it. You can just ease yourself down, not rush, just take your time. So good for the front of your legs. And then you can see when you allow your body to relax. And then the aim is to get you back flat on the floor. Such a good stretch. And the aim is to try and relax in that position. That's how you develop flexibility in your muscles. People rush them, don't allow enough time to improve the muscle length, and you're leaving potential on the table there. And what I mean by that is, if you really start improving flexibility in the length of each muscle, that automatically will relieve any pressures on your joints. Well, I speak from experience. When you maintain flexibility, it coincides with no joint issues, no pain in the ankles or knees or hips or lower back. But really, the stretch out, the flexibility work is just as important as anything else. It can make you feel younger alone just by obviously yoga workouts and Pilates, and makes you feel amazing by just doing those type of work. But if you're an athlete playing at a competitive level, flexibility is really important because it will unleash more potential, more power, more speed, more strength, just by dedicating a bit of time to stretching out the body. So, there you have it. Workout number 3 for the week. Workout number 10. So it's double figures now. So, Carol, if you're watching, hope you didn't sweat too much while watching. Like I said, rest up. We'll see you soon. Everyone else have a great day as well. Thanks for joining. See you tomorrow morning, same time, same place.